Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to my garage. Well, we're not actually in my garage, but this is going to be a how-to video on my garage. This is going to go into the how-to my garage series. And what this video will be on is how to find mods, or going to the most common site to find my garage mods, and then adding my garage mods into the proper folder in the game files. Okay, I've been asked to do this multiple times. All right, how do I add mods into the game? Well, I'm going to show you today, and I'm going to try to make it as simple and as easily explained as I can for you, and hopefully you'll understand. Hopefully I can explain it in a way that you all can understand. So let's get into it. So to find the mods, head on over to Nexus Mods, NEXUS Mods, Nexus Mods. So in your search browser, go in here and then click Nexus Mods. To download mods off of Nexus, you're going to need to make your own account. Okay, so make your own account, and then you can go to search my garage, in the game category. So let's go to my garage, and it will bring up all mods, 228 total mods right here for my garage. Okay, there is one most important mod you're going to need for basically almost any mod to work for my garage, and that is a mod called Mod Utilities. Okay, so gonna have to look through here and find it. Usually for me, it's towards the end of the list of mods here. Okay, yep, here it is. For me, it's page 11 out of 12. So you come over here, you find Mod Utils, or Mod Utilities by Fedes. Okay, what you're going to need is to click this here. It's going to bring up this page. Okay, and you can read about the mod here. You can look at images, posts, bugs, whatever you want. Okay, to download the files, because this is the one you're going to need to make basically all mods work. This is going to be your simple part loader. Okay, so go to Files, and this is how you download any mod off of Nexus. Go to the Files section, File tab, and then you're going to want to find the most recent version of the mod. And for Mod Utilities, it's going to be this URP compatibility layer. Okay, as you see there, from September 9th of 2025, this is the most up-to-date version 1.5.2. So what you're going to do now is click Manual Download. It will bring you to this other page here. If you want to pay for premium, you can. That costs money. I wouldn't do it. I don't pay for any of that. I don't recommend that you do either, but that is up to you. So just go here for a free slow download. It's 5 seconds or whatever, then it'll start your download. So click Slow Download. Then now your download will start. Okay, there you go. Look, top right corner. There you go. Mod Utilities now is downloaded. Well, not fully. Sometimes it takes a second. So give it a second. It will download all the way. Okay, so now it is downloaded all the way. So what you want to do, this most likely when you download files onto your computer, it's probably going to go to your downloads folder. Okay, so you're going to have to locate your downloads folder. So if you bring up possibly the Windows key, if you're on Windows, you can actually come down here to your File Explorer. Okay, find your File Explorer, click it. Okay, it's going to bring up all your stuff over here on the left. You may have a shortcut tab to it for your downloads right here. Find your downloads. And then right here, Well, let's get rid of Bull's Tool Pack. Not sure why that's... Okay, there we go. For some reason, it was deleting for whatever reason. Okay, now you have your mod utilities up here. Okay, that's what we just downloaded off of Nexus Mods. Okay, it's a compressed zip folder, as you see here. Okay. Let's keep this pulled up. Okay. This file folder, let's keep it pulled up. Now let's head on over to Steam. Okay. Go to My Garage. Okay, hover over, click My Garage. Right click or left click. And then now, when you get to My Garage, right click. It brings this drop down window down. Go to Manage and then go to Browse Local Files. Click on that. And then you will see all these files. These are game files. Now, if you follow this path here up top, it may not lead you to it. My path to get to this may be a little different. These first few pathways, whatever you want to call them, might not be the same for you, but these last probably 4 are probably going to be the Steam Apps, Common, and My Garage. Probably going to be the same, but maybe these first 3 pathways are not going to be. But if you just click the local files, that doesn't matter. It should come up just like this for you. And then find the mods folder. Okay. Now, when I bring this up, this is going to show you my whole mods list of my DLL files that are in my mods currently that I have in game. So you'll see a bunch of mods pulled up in here. Just double click on the mods folder. It's simple. And it brings up all your mods you currently have installed. If you don't have any installed, none of these will show up. Now, for this video, I didn't want to delete all my mods that I have in game and then add them again. It's just not worth it to me. So you guys are seeing my mods list. So if you want a mods list of my stuff, then basically this is a mods list of all the DLL files, because the DLL files are the ones that you want to put in your mod folder in the in-game files, okay? And I will show you how to get the DLL files from that compressed zip file that we just downloaded off of Nexus, okay, which is going to be your simple part loader right here. So let's head back over to the download folder, okay? Make sure you have this one pulled up, okay? And if you want to make it easier, you can just, since you're here, you can just go to this plus button, add new tab, go to your downloads, and then we're right back here at mod utilities. Okay? This is the file we just downloaded from Nexus, and this is the file you're going to need to make really virtually any mod to work in My Garage. So double click mod utilities, compressed zip file. Okay? It's going to bring up all this stuff here, right? Okay? So go into mods, double click your mods, and there's your simple part loader, right? That's what you need. This is what you need. See, let me go back out and show that again. Double click on your mod utilities, compressed zip folder. Go into your mods. It's going to bring up all these different folders and what have you for all this. Okay, just go to the mods folder. This is all you need. Double click mods folder. Then you'll see this simple part loader.dil DLL file. Left or right click on that, brings up these options, and then you can either cut or copy, whatever you want to do. Okay, I just always copy, and then go back to your other tab that you have open for your mods. For your in-game, and it brings up your DLL file. Right click and paste in. It's probably going to bring up a window that says, do you want to replace this file? Because I already have it in there. And see, there you go. So yeah, couldn't find, but yeah, actually I have some other stuff going on there. So yeah, it didn't work the greatest there, but yeah, it's put in there. See, there's, it did, because I deleted that other, Bull's, tool pack mod, and it was still in there. So that's why it showed up as the 2 items. But now it's copy, one item from mods to mods destination already has file name simple part loader.dil because it's already in my mods. Okay, for the in-game stuff. So you can just replace the file in the destination. It's not a big deal. I can do that. It just replaces it. It's the same mod and it updates it when it was actually added. Now see, it's 920. Before it said, I think 9.9, right? September 9th is the last time I updated the simple parts loader in here. So, yeah. That's really all you do, guys. And then if you want to, you can go back to Nexus here. And you can always click back. You have to click back a few times. And then you can go through some of the mods that maybe you would want to download and put in your game, okay? I'll go through, if you want me to here, well, I guess I'm going to, whether you want me to or not, and show you, even though you've seen my mods list, you've seen the DLL files, you haven't seen the compressed zip, so sometimes the DLL files are named something different than the compressed zip files, okay? But I will show you guys, go through mods that I use from Nexus, okay? Now, you can, if you are part of any My Garage Discords out there, okay? Just to name a few My Garage Discords out there that have actually mods on them, that where you can get My Garage mods from. Now, I'm part of some other My Garage Discords that don't have mods, but some of those that do have mods are Spaz's Discord server, where you will get a lot of mods from. Spaz's modding server is huge. Whole bunch of modders on there, a whole bunch of mods. So that's one. And then Lars's modding server. And then there are some other ones out there too. But Spaz's modding server is the biggest one that I've found to get My Garage mods off of Discord. But you have to go to Discord. You have to be accepted or become a member of their Discords to be able to have access to those. So not everybody wants to do that or can get access. So your only place really to get mods really at that point is either if you find any Patreon My Garage mod makers, or you come to the free site Nexus Mods and you get your mods, which is the most popular way to get mods for My Garage. So some mods that I currently use in my game, okay? And this is of September 20th, 2025. I've now started using these Z rims. I do like them. Whole big pack of rims. I found that they go on the base game tires, so there's no modded tires in here, just modded rims. And then you come over here, the Compressors Tools Welder by Bulls. Now, I don't use this. Well, it's the same version as what's on Discord. I just use his Discord version. Even though it's the same version, I believe, as Nexus. I just use the one off of Discord. But this one will work just the same, so no worries. And grab, if you had to have one mod for My Garage, that's all you could have is one mod. And you want a quality of life mod, it is 100% Bulls Compressor Tools Welder mod or Bulls Tool Pack mod. 100%, hands down, there is no other mod, tool mod or quality of life mod, that even comes close to Bulls Compressor Tools Welder mod. No other mod. Now, do we have multiple cool car mods and this and that and other tool mods? Yes, but nothing as good as a quality of life mod as Bulls Compressor Tools Welder mod. Okay? So many tools. He's added so much stuff over the last few weeks. It's wild. It's crazy. I love it. My favorite all-time mod now, it's taken the place of my favorite all-time mod, and that is now my favorite all-time mod for My Garage. Like, that's it, hands down. If I had to have one, that's the one I'm going with every time, is Bulls Compressor Tools Welder mod. Telling you now, it's great. It is fantastic. There's a lot of mods too throughout here that I've used. I just don't currently have installed. Let's go to the next page. Now this Fox body is, I've used it before, but this mod maker in early, I guess from what I've been told, he's not coming back to modding for my garage anymore. This Fox body works somewhat, but it has issues, and it probably sounds like it will never get updated. So, yeah, it's cool, but it's got issues. So, let's move on. Just the same thing as an early's trailer pack. Awesome trailer pack, but the trailers still show up in game, but the building and everything like that, it doesn't show up in game for it. It's invisible. But the trailers do show up in game, and they're better than the base game trailers, that is for sure. So, this Vehicle Extra Parts mod by Vinesburg 1994. Very good mod. I use that all the time. Currently I use this OBD scanner, which is pretty awesome. Material Master, for me, this is a must too. You guys have seen me use it many times in my videos. It just paints parts and crumbs parts, and you can do a lot with it. Really cool. Better Bag I use. Make Bags Great Again by Tumpy Noodles. It basically allows you to carry just about almost anything you want in game. Makes it baggable. Also, you can expand the bag multiple times. So I think at the most you can get is like, I don't know if it's 30 items in a bag at a time compared to the base game, which allows you 10, and you're limited to certain items that you can even carry in your bag. This goes up to either 30, 40, maybe even 50 items you can carry at one time in your bag. You can basically carry almost everything in game in it. Pretty nice mod to have, the better bag, even though it's not realistic. If you're playing more realistic, that's not a mod for you. Also, check out We Play Endless Gaming shop right here. We Play Endless Gaming. He also has a YouTube channel. Pretty successful on YouTube, I might add. He makes great My Garage content. Go check him out if you're not subscribed to him or watched his content. We Play Endless Gaming. Go check that guy out, man. He makes some great My Garage content. He's a genius at My Garage. But yeah, this is his garage he's built. From the outside, this picture doesn't look like much. You go inside that shop, yeah, it looks pretty dang good. So, and I'm pretty sure this is the shop that he's using right now that he just used in his last video. Pretty sure that's the garage. So the right garage that I'm thinking of. And of course, Funko88's in any of his shops here. Funko88 also does YouTube. Phenomenal guy, does phenomenal content. Go check him out if you haven't checked him out before. Funko88. He has some of his own shops on here. He has, I think, at least 3 or 4 shops on Nexus here. Great shops. Like, some of these guys can really build. Let's see here. Infinite building materials. I don't think that works much anymore. It's nice to have if you're building stuff and you don't want to get just 10 pieces in a box. It's really nice. But I've been had some issues when I used it last time. And actually the time before that too. So I'm not sure if Infinite Building Materials mod is working anymore. Also, now we're going to get to the EST banana mods. Let me actually just go click the guy's name and then his mods. It'll be a lot quicker this way. I use his extra engine parts, extra i6 diesel parts, extra inline 4 parts, banana extra parts. I have used some of his exhaust stacks for engines. Wolf extra parts are pretty cool too. I don't currently have this mod installed because I don't do a lot with the Wolves. B series, extra B series parts for the B200, for the adds Ford emblems and things like that, and much more. Like, this is a great mod pack, B series pack. The Bananas furniture, it's not altogether working right now. That's why I took it out. But adds different furniture to the game. But some of it's not showing up in the game since the big update. Paintable Mopar parts is a pretty good one. And then extra buildables is pretty cool. This is like his newest mod he came out with a couple months ago. But yeah, those are the mods from EST Banana that I use. Like his extra engine parts and stuff like that, and extra parts. That's the ones that add all those paintable parts that you see me use for like the V8 and i6, and adds the twin turbos for the V8 and all that. I mean, good mod pack. Engine crates are cool to use. Wear inspector I use. Adds the condition of the parts. You can do it by percentage or displays in a different way. Paint booth is a good mod by FedAce. I use no clip too. That allows you to fly around a lot quicker. Infinite body filler I use because I hate buying individual cans of body filler. It's just annoying to me. I don't play necessarily realistic, I guess. Extra grills I use adds like a charger grill and stuff like that. For the in-game cars. For lug hub for Chad suspension, I use that sometimes. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And then you got to make sure you got your mod utilities. We've already went over that. So now there are a lot of mods on here that do not work or do not work properly. So, don't come on here and think that all these mods work, because they don't. Multimeter's a cool one, checks the battery status. This one was just updated not long ago, so it works. More tires I use, and then the more rims also I use by FedEx. Those were updated not long ago. Better decals. A lot of people like the better decals. I can never get this to work in my game. I don't know, for whatever reason. I have issues with some of the FedEx stuff, like his better decals and then the MIG welder. I can't get to show up in game either before I even started using Bull's tool pack. These two mods will never show up for me. And then on my last gaming computer I had before I got this one a few months ago, the one I'm on now, I couldn't get these two mods to show up either. So I don't know. It's something with these two mods that I couldn't get on either one of my gaming computers. So yeah. So that's all the mods basically I use from Nexus. I use a lot more from Discord. But yeah, those are all of them from Nexus. Now, if we go back to my garage here, we can go back here. And then once you get those in your game, you download whatever mods you want, and then you put them in your you'll have your downloads, right? You'll be up here in your downloads, right here in your downloads file or folder, and they will be all in here, and just go into each of them individually. Like, so I could go to get more tires, right? We'll just go to more tires real quick. Go to files. That's how you do them all. Manual download. It's going to tell you that this requires mod utilities. We already went over that. Most of the mods do. Okay, just hit download, even though you have it downloaded already. That brings up slow download. And then you give it the 5 seconds, and then it will start to download. And I'll show you the same thing. It's the exact same thing. Just showing you that just come on here, download your mods. All right, now that's downloaded now. Go back to your files. And then now in your downloads folder, that more tires shows up, right? It's a compressed zip, just like the mod utilities. Double click on it. And then here, you have your DLL file right here. Left click, copy, go back to your mods, how I showed you how to your mods folder for your in-game files, to put your DLL files for the in-game. I showed you how to do that through Steam. Go back and watch if you forgot already. And then just go here, right click, and paste. See, it's going to say it already exists because I have that file already in my DLL. I can just replace in the destination if I want. Then there you go. More tires. It's in there. Just as simple as that, guys. As simple as that. Okay? So, it's just easy. It's easy. Easy, easy, easy. You know, go back to My Garage in your library. Go down to My Garage. Right-click. Manage. Browse local files. There you go. Brings it up. Mods. There's all your DLL files, bud. There you go, bud. There's your files. All right. So make sure you're not putting compressed zips in your mod folder for your in-game files. Don't do that because they won't show up. The mods won't show up in-game. You have to extract the DLL files out of the compressed zip files. Okay? So there you guys go. I made it as simple as possible. Even showed you guys mods that I use. You can see them right here. There's my mods list right here. Went through some of them on Nexus. Most of these ones are off of Discord. But yeah. So, all right, guys. Well, that's going to do it for us here. Hopefully you enjoyed this My Garage how-to tutorial on where to find and how to add mods into your game. Hopefully this helped you guys. And now, when someone asks, I have my own video that I can just refer them to my video before I was referring them to another content creator's video, because that's what I used. But yeah, guys, all right. Hopefully this helped you and you liked the video. If you did, please leave it a like. If you like my content, like my channel, consider subscribing to me. All your support is greatly appreciated. So until next time, guys, we'll see you later.